The World Championships have ended, and as it was kind of expected, we didn't get any news for the main games. After there was no Pokémon Presents announcement for early August, I kinda knew deep down that we wouldn't get anything for Worlds, and that's why I told you to keep your expectations grounded. But still, I can't deny that a small part of me believed and was kinda disappointed. So hey, I'm not so a strainer, and when will we get news? Let's get into it. The cycle of news for Pokemon games usually happens in a very simple way as of late. The game gets announced on Pokemon Day in February, then they go radio silent. Eventually in August we get a big trailer and then things start picking up from there with occasional trailers and reveals until the actual release of the game. This time things are different, and since we didn't get anything in early August and Worlds, the article by PokeBeach talking about the release date being very likely not in early 2025 starts making a lot more sense. After draining this beautiful mug of coffee countless times in order to stay awake, I kept thinking to myself, will they like and subscribe? But knowing that you absolutely will, I then thought, if we don't get news now, then when will we get them? If the game is releasing in 2025, could it be that we get nothing for the whole year? Could it be that the main series is disappearing until we get like a raid event or something? Or is there still hope? I honestly don't think there is. I didn't make any videos during Worlds or anything because, like I said, the biggest part of me really didn't believe there was anything coming. Competitive stuff is usually revealed at Worlds, and yeah, that can be a new Pokemon of course, like for example Cyclizar, which was revealed at the closing ceremony of the 2022 World Championships, but the focus was mostly on its new ability. Here in Legends, while we might get new Pokemon, we very likely won't have a competitive aspect to the game. And now, with this void actually confirmed, the cycle of news I mentioned in the beginning is broken. Some people believe that they're saving this big trailer that we should have gotten for after the reveal of the new Switch. The game will very likely be playable on both the current one and the next one, and so, after they showcase the new console, we can finally see something being played on that hardware. In my opinion, if that's the case, this will happen soon, but not exactly now. That's because I think the time frame of the original Switch is perfect. You reveal it in October and then you market it until its eventual release in March. This is the start of a new fiscal year, and so it's just the best way to get things going strong from the very beginning. This would mean that until the end of this year, we could get a trailer for ZA, but do I think this will happen? Well, like I said before, I don't have a lot of hope. I don't think Pokémon Legends ZA will be the main driving force during the announcement of the new Switch. Nintendo has many IPs and they are so popular that they'll likely use one of those in order to market it. Pokémon will be a tremendous help, of course, but the Pokémon company kinda likes to do things at their own pace and at their own show. Mario and Zelda, those are a lot more likely. I mean, a new Mario Odyssey and a new open world Zelda, those would make the console sell like hot curry in Galar. What does this mean for Pokémon though? To me, it means that yeah, we won't get any news for the whole year. In fact, we won't have any news in January as well. Pokémon Legends ZA will have new information only when Pokémon Day comes around once more. Yes, only in February 2025. Why? Well, because I really think that without an announcement in their biggest event of the year, Worlds, there's really not a lot of hope for anything else. The only real game they're releasing in 2024 is Pokemon trading card game Pocket, and there was only one thing missing from its reveal back in February, and that was the release date. Now, after Worlds, we have it. It's October the 30th. After that game is released, there's really nothing they need to talk about. Sure, they can make a presence and just talk about new events for their games, but honestly, in order to avoid the wrath of the community for not dropping a new ZA trailer, might as well just drop the new event trailers on YouTube as well. Also, this lack of a trailer until Pokémon Day 2025 goes very well with my prediction that the new console releases in March. Like I said, I think the game will be playable on both, but it will 100% run better and look better on the new console. It just makes sense. Every game likely will, and that's enough to make people want to buy it. Nintendo announces a new console in October, 4 months away from Pokémon Day. You reveal all kinds of games that are being worked on in order to come out with it. After all, the best thing about the Switch was its original lineup, a lineup that made it a very wanted console. Then, in February, 1 month before the release of that new console, you have a Pokémon Day that reveals a big gameplay trailer for the new, much-awaited Legends ZA. They also revealed that the game is coming out for both consoles. In fact, that would make the releasing simultaneously in 2025 make a lot more sense. It releases simultaneously in both consoles, as we know that Pokémon releases on the same day in every country since X and Y. People will look at the trailer and go, huh, that looks good, that looks very good, and 100% you'll have a lot of people just thinking, well, I thought I really didn't need the new console since I have my own Switch, but maybe I should pre-order it in order to play the best version of this game. And of course, this would mean that I think it comes out later in the year, maybe November, as it is so usual for a Pokémon game. So yeah, after we didn't get anything at Worlds, I think we're halfway through the waiting right now. I don't believe we'll see a trailer, or at least not a gameplay trailer, until Pokémon Day 2025. And honestly, if we can't get a gameplay trailer, I don't think we need another teaser. And that is all I have for you today. I still believe we have a long wait ahead of us, but hopefully it is all very worth it in the end. But what about you? When do you think the next trailer is coming out? Let me know in the comments down below. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content, and also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. Also, you can become a channel member or check out my merch in order to further support the channel. I'd be forever thankful for that. You can follow me on social media or check out one of my streams here and on Twitch. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.